Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is going up over the playing field, and what a playing field this is! It really looks godforsaken and an awful place to be. It must be Nebraska!
Have you been to Alaska?
No, I haven't.
You mean Nebraska, right?
Yeah, Nebraska.
No, it's the same, I guess.
Have you been?
No.
Oh, don't go, it's really awful. Alright, and now we are starting. The lights are turned on, and so am I, to be honest. Oh, and here we go! This is now the official start. This must be Mother Nature at its best, giving birth to something that looks like a white bear of some sort. But it really is a... Yeah, it's really struggling now.
Yeah, it's really white. I think it's white because it's in the snow all the time, so that's
Definitely.
why.
Now tumbling down there, really struggling with the feet.
He has not a clue how to use his feet at all.
Probably he has to learn how to walk like most human babies have to. And now there are some others coming out. I see one, two. This is two players now entering the field. They are somewhat smaller than the first one. Maybe they are foxes, like white Arctic desert foxes.
Or they're like very, very old white bears.
Oh, you mean this is a Benjamin Button kind of thing?
Yeah, somehow.
That the big ones are the... Yes.
I mean, in nature, crazy things happen, so well...
You don't have to tell me. Last day when I was shopping, I've seen some polar bear at the supermarket, and he was really not looking happy. Now the smaller ones are closing in, really coming closer to the big one, who still can't walk or run. So they are coming closer, maybe trying to rip his head off.
Have a look at their eyes. They're simply black and
this is some
busted.
Really pathetic looking gameplay from
he
the big
doesn't
one.
even care. He doesn't know in what danger he actually is.
Those ninja foxes are coming closer, really closing in the gap now, and the big one is, yeah, he's jumping forward, and the big one is just sitting there waiting for his fate. Yes, he's leaning back and really doesn't care.
He really only needs a beer right now and some barbecue, and then he looks like a real Alabama dude.
So do I. Now they're coming in, and now they are opening his guts and also spilling blood all over the place. This is really looking
That's
not good
really
for
nasty.
The big one. To be honest, I'm not sure if he can return from this. This
I
really
think
looks
he's...
bad.
I think they really brought him down this.
We have to make sure to
possession.
get one of those after the game for an interview to make sure we find out.
Oh,
what
look
is...
there, they're humiliating him. That's not a good play, though. That's not sportsmanship. That's not fair play. I think I'm off for today.
Look at him, just teabagging the bigger one. This is not a good sport. Not a good sport at all. We are really not happy with this.
Oh, look at this. We're at the swimming pool.
Swimming pool here. Beautiful.
Beautiful. I think it's 1,000 meters of breaststroking.
Nice. I tried that once, but the girl sued me.
That's a real pity because you're handsome.
That's what I say all the time, but nobody seems to believe me.
That's a pity as well.
Definitely is, and the polar bears are now really running towards the swimming pool.
But look at this. There's almost no crowd in this. I mean, there was almost no.
So the searchlights going around, looking for some guests and some crowds to cheer, but nobody's there. Must have been really Nebraska. Fading out. Good for them.
Look at this right there.
Alright, the greenkeepers are trying to work their best, but they really failed because nothing is green, Mark.
No, not at all. But have a look at this very nice crowd right there.
There we have the crowds. They must have
Temperatures
been
are
lost
better.
before. They haven't found the first game, but
Nah,
now they're
yeah.
in for the second one. I think that's some good sport of them. Good on them.
Yeah, I think the public transport system in this area is way better than before in Nebraska.
Definitely.
And as you can see, they are all very well prepared to cheer up their team.
Some even have antennas, trying to get the latest broadcast for their team. Here we see the two types of players, the bigger white ones and the smaller brown ones. We really have to see now what is going to be the best strategy for this season.
Absolutely, I think the small brown ones would be best positioned on the left, on the right side of the field. The question is, where are the opponents?
The opponents are still missing, Mark. I haven't seen...
Oh, look, there they are on the pitch.
Beautiful.
Now it's getting serious right there.
Now we are looking at the opponents, and the way that I can see them now, it really looks like they really put in those weights in the off-season.
Absolutely. You can see they're in a great shape, having brushed all their white, shiny fur, being prepared for all the competition.
Doggies have some style. I would call it doggy style. That is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Also, the water boys
And look
are
at this,
working
the
here.
water boys there. Look at how they proceed to their Opponents on the pitch.
Wonderful.
Get your
Wonderfully
sip,
done.
little one.
And the race is on. The race is on. They are starting now. This is really getting intense now. And they work on their formation.
Look at this beautiful line of defense. Really having no chance for the opponents to attack.
It really looks like they bring their A game tonight. And I'm not surprised that they do, because this is where it counts. Now negotiating some really difficult path there. If there was a good move,
stumbling a little bit, but staying
that
on
was
the
close,
same line.
That was close. I'm really not sure if they had time to prepare for this season, as I think this is their first season.
Yeah, and they also had a change of the trainers before the season. So that's, you never know how this works out. But right now it's looking quite good.
The trainers might have looked into the techniques and taught them some new ones. This is where these weird foreign trainers really come in handy.
Absolutely. You can see, and you can clearly see an improvement in footwork right there.
Definitely.
But stumbling a little bit. Was that the decision? I don't know, Sebastian. And there he goes.
Tackle
Down. No chance right there.
Unheard of. This was obscene, unseen.